Afternoon, everyone. Drew. Oof. So we sure had a start to stream. We have been welcomed back by the power flickering as soon as I started stream the first time. We are off to a grand start. I hope everyone has been doing well during my long break. I'm just working on my dailies here. I had to restart all of the things and make sure everything was working again. It was a fun time. But yeah, it's been great. I hope everyone else had a very fun October. I know we missed most of it here. And as usual, the spooky overlay stays up. If the Christmas holiday enjoyers get to start celebrating Christmas before Halloween has even happened, then I am going to continue using my fun decorations until I see fit.
Stabilize.
You're doing decent. Well, decent is good enough for me. As long as it's not bad. If it's bad, well, there's probably not much I can do about that, other than wish that it gets better and hope. I've been doing good. I had a very fun month. I made some crop circles so that I could get picked up to go visit outer space. It was a fun time. I've been working on some stuff since I got back that I'm very excited to share with everyone, but I can't yet. So, soon. Head paths. Thank you for the head path, Steph. Found a thing. Wait, is this actual progress on the Unseen Razor quest, finally? Soon, TM, yes. Have anything to do? Okay. She's got a bunch of pieces. That's it, I guess. Alright, well, she has to look at it more. Did we just get an achievement for that? Neat. Primo gems! We take those. It has been forever since I've seen any progress on the Unseen Razor quest, so that's neat. Now, we would have tried to do a stream on Tuesday, but I tried, getting back into my exercise, and it did not go well for me. So, I ended up exhausting myself and being very sore and having to lay down for the rest of the day. I missed these comfy streams too. I always miss you guys when I'm gone.
Don't waste my time.
It's fun. I get to hang out with everyone and just be cozy. And plus, we left off on quite the cliffhanger. We have to, figure out what the heck is going on with Child. Because he looks like he's gonna get in a fight with Furina. And I am very for that. I am ready. I wasn't allowed to kick her butt. Saw a clip on YouTube about a new release for Genshin. Or was it Honkai? I don't know. A new hero. I haven't seen her yet. But I think she's revealed as part of the story. So we will probably see her soon. Lots of soon TM in this stream. Soon child fights. Soon I have things to share with everyone. Soon new character is part of the story.
Right.
Luckily, we're not super far behind anymore because we were able to almost completely catch up before I had to go on my break for the month.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll take us too long.
Everyone hold hands. Give up.
Closer. There we go.
Your life is mine.
Solidify!
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm not sure if she's Honkai or Genshin either, but I think she's Genshin? I think she's Genshin and she has something to do with Furina's story. Which we are back just in time for it to unlock. Yeah, I'm probably about the same as you, like 70% sure it's Genshin. I'm pretty sure it's Genshin, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Furina.
Yeah. I see everything.
I will have order.
It's nothing. Hey! Submit!
Easy. I have no idea what other people think, because I haven't been looking. And I don't know enough to wonder what I think yet. I have no idea. What I do know right now is Furina, this little child, I hate her with a passion, and I have no intention of pulling on her.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Once, there was a glorious...
Our experience with her thus far in the story, I have nothing but hatred for her. Please stop showing me this. I'm not doing it. Actually, you know what? What are the rewards? How upset am I going to be if I skip the rewards? It's probably just Primo Gems. I hate the Misty Dungeons. I hate them. I hate that they keep doing them, and I don't want to do them. So I probably won't. Yes, new live-action Zelda movie. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I hope they pick a good actor for Link.
Add Astra.
Because, like, I am actually going to be really disappointed if they pick some, like, burly dude. Like, no. 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 That's not Link. Link was very specifically not designed that way. So I'm gonna be really upset. Link is, if not my favorite character in games, one of my favorites. The first character that I ever, as a non-binary child, identified with. I love him, and I would like him to be represented correctly. I hope they do it well. I'm not going to immediately think that it's going to be bad just because it's a live action. There have been some very good live actions of things. So, I am hopeful. I'm excited, and I am hopeful. And I am not excited about having to go down into this water again. I know I'm going to hate everything about it. I hate it. I hate the underwater mechanics. I have to get my party. Oh good, I can switch my party underwater. Let's see. Which party are we taking? I think we take this one. And hope that they don't force us to change in like a Hydro character or an Archer or something. How do I faster swim? There we go. Okay. We should probably take our healer party so that we have somebody with Hydro. Where's my party with my healer and Albedo? I don't have one set up. It's probably this one and I just switched them.
Some in-the-field research?
Yes. There. Now we have a Hydro character. Hopefully we don't regret bringing no other elements with us. Alright. We story. I have done no exploring in this area, so I don't know how any mechanics work. There was some kind of, like, mechanic we were trying to figure out, but I couldn't... It just didn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out when I'm actually... What? I can change my party? That's interesting. I have no opinion on the Mario movie since I never saw it.
Gather.
Hello. I'm here to fight.
Allow me.
Is it? Why is my shield not going up? It's not raining! What is going on? Why are my constructs being destroyed?
Order guide you.
I am so confused. That normally only happens when I'm fighting the Oceanid because it's raining. Or something. At least that's what I assumed.
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Hi, one, shut up. What happens if I jump down? How do I get back up? Oh, okay. I guess it just goes up and down. Can't go back here. I'm looking for treasure. Can I go down here? No. The answer is no. Alright then. Noted. Getting destroyed because the elevator floor isn't a solid ground. Oh, it's a known bug issue. Got it. Got it. Well, that's annoying. Oh, hello, chest right in front of me. I did not see that at all. It blended in with everything else around it. Ooh, fish! Fish, yeah! Fish. Fish, 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 fish. I'm guessing I should probably not jump off of here. Oh, it won't let me. Okay.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
I will figure it.
Let's take a look around.
Please,
Maybe
Paimon.
we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Obviously! Oh my god, Paimon, it's like you've never gone through any of these dungeons with me before this entire game. They're gonna make me do underwater stuff. This is gonna be my least explored zone, isn't it? I hate everything about Fontaine. This is not my zone. Alright. So, I'm guessing I need one of you. No. There we go. So now I have their ability. Okay. We go up? Woo 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 woo. Bork bork. Cutscene.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Great.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Please shut up. I wish there was a turn off Paimon option. I would like that. Especially when, you know, this is not our first dungeon, and Paimon's talking as if this is our first dungeon. That's just annoying.
Stabilize!
Yay, my stuff works!
Rest and rebuild.
Don't waste my time.
Just give me a mod that makes her sound like Navi. She basically is Navi. Hey, listen! I have things to say. You know, at least Navi was useful sometimes. Navi was actually, like, helpful. And you could ignore Navi. She'd just keep being like, hey, hey, listen at you. And you'd just be like, no, no, Navi, I don't want to.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
It's filled with water again. We love it. We love it. We love it. I'm going this way. There might be stuff. Huh. Wonder if I can go through. No. That's not allowed. How about this way? secrets? No. I don't like water levels. I will never like Fontaine. It doesn't mean it's a bad area. It doesn't mean other people can't enjoy it. This is not for me. Woo 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 woo. Anubis be Borkin. Fish? No fish. Bad face. Treasure, though. It's a good thing they haven't had me, you know, try to use that, whatever that mechanic was that we couldn't figure out back when we first got to Fontaine. We're gonna be in trouble if they have us try to figure that out again. Because I don't know what we were doing wrong. It wasn't working.
Solidify!
Give up!
This is order!
Moment of birth!
More? No. No burst for Ningguang. Too easy. I love my seaweed. It's so cute.
Whew. After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Good job, us.
Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak. I don't remember. Who's Navia? Oh, isn't Navia our new friend? The one that makes the sweets? I think that's Navia. I like her.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
Yes. Geo lady, yeah. I like her. I am concerned that they gave her a claymore.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things.
I hope to still like her.
Accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name?
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Wow, Paimon, you are incredibly thick, as usual. They probably belong to the girls who disappeared.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
Or at least their stuff was.
They were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Cool. Discovered objects with the containers labeled with the names of those who owned them within the depths of the headquarters. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. Huh, duh! This might be proof that this was their final stop. See, I was just clicking that because I thought I was gonna get some stuff. Alright, what's over here?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Plenty escapes your eyes.
Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
Did they manipulate the... Of course they did. It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Plan this well in advance.
Oh,
I'm fixing my
they're all just
glasses.
so evil.
Don't mind me being a little bit behind on the prompts here and there. Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jacques would do the deed, and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. Content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. Oh, whoops. I have to use a breathe right strip whenever I stream, so that I can breathe. And it messes with my glasses, which messes with my tracking for VC face. So, yeah, fun times. Maybe someday contacts, so that I no longer have glasses difficulties with face tracking.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
Water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient!
We should jump in it. Let's see if we turn into water.
If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth! But the pure stuff can dissolve a human!
Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't
will
jump
take
in it.
notes on this incriminating evidence.
Pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primordial sea. Mastermind can use this to create synth and directly use it to dissolve people. Dead sea salts? For true? Will end up actually dead.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Looks cozy. I like the fire.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
Huh?
The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
They're trying to bring people back from the from turning into water?
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vinier, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
That's not insane. It makes perfect sense. He's dissolving them so that he can try to find a way to undissolve them and then undissolve his lover. Doesn't mean it's not horrible, but no, his method makes perfect sense. It's just awful. It's another name here, Vacher.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Yes.
Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he's the researcher, apparently.
Ah, you mean Vacher is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Oof. Thank you for the sub, Sam. 3/4 of a year, nice. That's exciting. I need to get some more sub-badges, but I don't know. I don't know what more to do with them, I guess. I have to think about it. Because we've been around long enough to have more than, like, the first ones that you get for the first year. So, I have to look into that. But first, I've prioritized emotes and stuff. Badges, more badges eventually. Someday. Signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. Voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vinya. We know
So
her name.
That's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
No, something happened to her, and he's trying to undo it. And that was his motivation.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. Experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved. There are many more records like these. And I think this is the last one. This must be all of the women he dissolved. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 17? That's not 20-something. Where's the rest of the bottles?
Whoa.
Maybe inside the cases.
There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There are so many. They're probably the people!
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Of course there is, Paimon! Definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Popular potions circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. We gotta lurk. Alright, Def. Now finish some work. Alright, we'll definitely work on that then.
We've looked
Good
at
luck.
almost everything here, and it seems like our
Thanks
theories
for
were
coming.
spot on. But
Gow. Who really is this Vasher? Gow. Vache, I think it was?
we
Gow.
haven't found anything that reveals his true identity.
Gow. Of course a
wonder
gow
even
before you go.
Revelette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is
Gow.
probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago.
Gow.
That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Gow. Clever? Yes. Very smart. Maybe not clever enough. Yeah, we keep looking. Gow.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Gow. Never give up, never give in. Gow. There's still a lot more we can search. Let's see. Gow. We got those two. Gow. Got those two. So there's nothing new, Gow. Can't go back here. Gow. Gow. I win!
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Alright, what do we find?
Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Paimon! Why would you ever eat anything you found here?
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Yes.
Then diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
She made a list of baby names. Oof. Am I supposed to be able to read that? Lufdata or Lutdata? I'm not sure. L-U, I think. Either T or F. Ah.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel.
Oh, that is not at all what
Wait,
the characters look like.
Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Venier's grown son?
Maybe.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Notebook belonging to a lady named Venier. She records many stories of her time with her lover, Vacher. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. Is Marcel the old dude that I was suspicious of?
Marcel. Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
Hi, friend.
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Also, it's my understanding that your court has no rules. Your court is the court of bullshit. I think I'm fine. In fact, I think me making a dramatic entrance like this is entertaining, and therefore perfectly acceptable in the court of bullshit. Say you've never heard of Vacher. Everyone else, drama, yeah! Water Dragon, rules are rules! Yes. That's why we love him. We love Nuviet. We love him. What does it want me to do? Notebook.
But the truth of it, Marcel.
Oh my god,
is
I'm
that
talking!
You've always been Vacher.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established. This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Define want.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes?
Well, when you tell
No one
nobody
helped
about it.
me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
Actually, she's not dead. She's in the
I'm
fountain.
not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. A promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier! Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
But my fight! I wanted to watch the fight! Did I just sabotage my chance to watch Child kick Fiorina's ass? No, Child's gonna get the fight anyway. Hello, Llama Soup! Llama, you're back. How's your can of soup?
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
No! Child, you need to be a right disturbance in the court, like you always are, just so you can get your fight. I was so excited! You're disappointed? Me too. I was so ready to watch him fight. Ugh. You made Fiorina walk almost all the way to Inazuma just to get reset. Ah! Yeah, I think they don't actually let you cross that sea. I tried before. I'm pretty sure they don't actually let you.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher, and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier.
Yeah, as soon as they gave us access to the boats, and I got a boat over on the docks in Inazuma, I immediately took one of the boats and tried to cross back to Liwa. And yeah, they reset you. I probably used Kaya. It's been a long time. I honestly don't remember anymore. It was probably Kaya, though, because I don't think I had any other cryo users. I had, like, Kaya and Chongyun, you know, the standards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure back then ice bridging was the only option you had. There wasn't any other way to cross the water from Liwa side.
During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Woo! Good job, us, except we missed out on Child Fight. Suffering from greatness. You still trying to get Fiorina? Ah. It's really messed up, but if he could revert people from being dissolved, it would be murder just... Yep, it would be kidnapping instead of murder. Or something. I mean... I'm not even sure it can be technically called murder, because they might actually still be alive. They're just water. Quote-unquote water. So... I don't know. This is kind of weird. It would have been neat if he had figured out how to bring them back, though. He definitely still would have gotten in trouble, because I'm sure that that entire experience has definitely traumatized all of them. Would have been very good information to have if he had succeeded, though.
The Oratrice will now
Yep.
deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing right now, is like... We're working on it. We're working on catching up. We're gonna get there. I appreciate not spoiling things. Don't even try to do, like... I've said this before. Don't even try to be, like, misleading. Because I know when you're doing it. And I will ban you. I don't like it when people do that.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
I mean, the case is over, but now could we maybe get on figuring out how to bring people back from the water? Since you've all been forced to acknowledge that it's actually a thing? Because, like, there's a bunch of 20+ women who have been turned into water. Maybe we should do something about that. Just realized it's only been 15 minutes since you last looked at the clock. Oh no. One of those days that's just dragging. This is your 4th time seeing the trial? Wow.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice!
I wanted to see
He's hurt
Child
so
Fight,
many
though.
innocent people, and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? you okay?
Of course she's not okay, Paimon!
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Justice being served doesn't undo the past that already happened, and you're all actually being kind of assholes right now. What's the word? I can't think of it. Someone needs to animate that whole verdict thing and just have him read, "Would the parent of insert name please come to the front lobby? Your child needs you."
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner.
Go to sleep? Alright. Have good sleep, Llama. Thanks for coming. Thanks for chilling. We'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Glad you
Since
enjoyed.
It's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide.
No, do the fight!
Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Fight for your honor, child! They have wronged you! Oh, he's not listening to me.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
What? He still has to do the fight. What? Okay, well, let's get the fight then.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you
Why,
already
Llama?
caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
No, we demand a fight!
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
Your laws are stupid, but I demand a fight!
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Case is thrown out!
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
We demand a fight!
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Yes!
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Cal has been declared guilty by the Oratrice, which is what is going on here. Child? Did the Fatui Harbingers kidnap people too? Anyway, fight!
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Oh no. Well, I think we're still gonna get our fight. I'm excited. Also, it's ad break time, Marshmallows. You know what that means. Take a few seconds and hydrate and stretch And check your posture. Make sure you're not sitting like shrimps. It's bad for your back. Okay, love you. Drink water. I said water. I see you drinking soda. Water. Yeah, don't hydrate with primordial water. Salt water is bad for you, okay? Don't do that. Yes! Do it!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Thank you. I'm glad my frenemy agrees with me.
Well, I've got mine too!
Oh! Slapped down by Dragon Daddy!
If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hell yeah!
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
A judgment shouldn't have even been made with the stupid machine. The whole case should have been thrown out. That's how it actually works. You guys are stupid, but I'm very excited that I got to see my fight. Nobody makes a mess in my courtroom. Yes, exactly.
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Didn't the Oratrice also decide that, you know, Callus was guilty? Even though we just cleared his name? I don't know, I think your machine is broken, and your court is the court of bullshit. Just saying. If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself. Oh, great! We're going to ask the Queen of Idiots.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
You're an idiot.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Stop being a child.
What does Lady Karina mean by that?
How long is it gonna sit on that?
She has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
I have no idea.
So are the verdicts reliable or not?
Of course they're not.
Can results like this really be called justice?
Have you paid attention to how your Archon does justice? Quote unquote justice? She's a farce. Of course it's not accurate. If she made it, that's not even a question.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court?
You have in the past.
Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation.
Oh, yeah?
Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
You're not helping yourself.
And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment!
Yeah, I hate her too.
If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
So, she just said that everything in the court is scripted and it's all an act for everyone's entertainment. That was her defense. That was what she thought would make all of this okay. Wow.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end.
You're right.
As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Of course she did.
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
No, Paimon.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Of course she doesn't. She is the queen of imbeciles and bullshit. Way to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
That's why I like you.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Yes, but not under false charges. Hi. Oh my god, look at him. Look how cute Albedo is. Look at him looking down at Albedo. Head pats. I demand. Oh my god, I need Novelette to head pat Albedo. It would be adorable. Anyways, I saw a thing up here somewhere. Where is it? And get up here. I saw it during the cutscene. There was a, one of those, like, viewing point things. It was up there, in the stairs. Now it's not there. Was it being broken again? Is it because I'm not actually in the actual opera house right now? Do I need to leave and come back in?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
What? Me?
Traveler!
Oh.
Hey, Traveler!
What?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Actually.
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list!
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
How did you sneak away from them?
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
A lady in a fountain.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met his lover. That's how. Also, it's been 10 minutes. Don't forget to hydrate. I'll hydrate real quick. My throat was actually getting a little dry, so good timing. I met her. Look, I can play the pronoun game too and not use names and only use pronouns.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her?
Yeah,
but
I met her.
How did you manage to do it?
I passed out next to the fountain. I don't know. I just did. Oh, get a good stretch. Thank you, Sam. It was around the fountain, something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element. I am sensitive to the hydro element. I'm aquaphobic.
The fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along.
Oh God.
And I just never...
That's a look.
Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time.
I don't know, man.
This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards.
I don't like that look.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
Also, the look he was making.
Is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
This is a bad idea.
Very well. I will grant your request.
This is a bad idea.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
I'm not worried about him escaping.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
He had a look when he asked to do that. I have concerns. Can I get my thing now? Probably not. I still can't climb anything. All right. We go to the fountain. Maybe if he drinks enough synth, he'll be able to talk to her.
Place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
I don't know. Drink a lot of synth. I drank water from the primordial sea and heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element. Yeah, just drink a bunch of your drugs.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
I know what this sounds like, but I was not hallucinating. I think. Just drink the drugs.
Vache.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
See, I wasn't hallucinating.
It's me, Vache.
Vache? Vache.
I'm here. Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vache. Vignier.
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
He loves you. Of course he's gonna look for you.
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
What?
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Are we missing information?
Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices.
But I'm guessing Vignier is in there among all the others. This is like an amalgamation of all of the people that have been turned into water, I'm guessing.
Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Looks like I didn't meet Vignier back then either. Must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning. Maybe? I guess. Yeah, exactly. I would do anything, then let her go. You don't hurt other people for her.
No! Vignier! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
No, he doesn't deserve mercy.
Vache! 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 Drown.
Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearance of young women case appeared to have lost his soul. The final report from the physicians states... Oh, I didn't get to grab the rest of it. I'm guessing states that he drowned.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's It's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. Yeah, legs are killing me. Appropriate!
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Oh, yeah?
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
I like rain.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Child is in jail and she wants to shop. Yes.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon.
Bacon?
Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a
God, you're
memorial when
making
he
everyone.
first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Good.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
I think we still have Child's, vision. I wonder if he's okay without that.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things have turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
It's okay, he's pretty, he won't need a
way
vision
back
in
when I
jail.
first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
Huh?
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
So what you're telling me is I should consider Charlotte competition.
She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Don't make Paimon sound cool, you'll ruin her character.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Who?
Are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf.
Is that the blue police lady? I like her too.
It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Officer Jenny?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended.
Those
And
tiles
on
are not
top of
doing
that,
good.
Just how much people still look up to him, to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been raining non-stop for a few days now. Huh. This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Hmm?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
Because he regrets what happened back then?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
For now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh?
Uh-huh.
That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Nervalette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
You're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Yeah, but that's normal for Paimon. It's not like she's, like, being silly at him.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
You could sit on the ground.
Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
I think you're fine, Paimon.
Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit?
Of course I'm going to.
If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
I always go talk to my favorite characters when they're standing off by themselves after a story quest. You can't stop me from going and talking to him. Don't T-pose and rise above the grave, please. Yes, don't do that, Paimon. Alright, let me get drink. And then we'll talk to him. Alright.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think
we ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Just wanted to come chat.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About, let's see. About water? Nah. Prophecy that's been circling around Fontaine. Let's start with that.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Sure.
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
How long ago was that?
Prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
No.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I think that answers our question. Oh my gosh. About the water from the Primordial Sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the Primordial Sea, but what is it really?
Salt water.
Truthfully, that
delicious.
name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the Primordial Sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the Primordial Sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yes. About Child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However,
of course not.
I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, The people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though.
Badly.
The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
She did not make the situation
better. While we do
better.
intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
He has a to-do list longer than his hair.
If we did
Yes.
incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Good.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Yeah, probably.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
He didn't like that. About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I guess that's it.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Aw, he
It will
likes
soon
us.
be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
What?
And return to Palais Memoria.
Oh, okay.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
There it is.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest?
No.
Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she?
Gotta go.
Let's go!
Alright, Sam. Thanks for coming. We're gonna end stream in a minute here, too. I just want to grab this chest.
Burst forth!
Because it
Don't
do
waste
be
my
about
time.
that time. I just want to get this. Thank you. There we go.
Well, why
It's there and
settle
I
for
can
less
see it,
than
therefore
more?
I want it. Alright. Back to Liwa. We pause. We're not going to start the next story, because we're not going to have enough time to really get into it anyway. And I need to take it easy, getting back into things, as I learned yesterday. So, this will be the end of stream for today. This is a good stopping point. It's time to take a break. What is this? Special energy technologies, based on what it's imbued with, performs differently. Okay. I guess we found a new enemy type. Check out this real quick. Get our rewards. What? Quick challenge. What's quick challenge? Huh?
In a trade war, the perfect
Huh? Is it letting me do these even though I haven't done the story for them yet? I guess we'll check that out later. We'll get my reward. There we go. Interesting. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, we're probably not going to do those. Because I don't want any spoilers. But, that's interesting. That I could maybe do those even though I haven't unlocked it yet. I don't know why it said quick challenge. I'm a little confused. Get our achievements. Witness the tale of Lan and the unseen razor. Okay. Reveal the truth behind the serial disappearances case. And complete as light rain falls without reason. That everything? That's everything. For now. We pause. We pause. That will be it for today. Let's close this up. And find ourselves a raid target. And get the raid message in here for you all. While I go figure out who we're raiding. There we go. Let's see. We're going to raid the other Lulu. So if anyone was in here trying to get your the rewards drops, Lulu is also playing Genshin Impact. So you can continue to get more time if you just go ahead and do a lurk in Lulu's stream. So grab that raid message. We'll head on over. Thanks everyone for coming today. Wish you a splendid time too, Janoxus. You all have a great afternoon. I will maybe see you tomorrow. And thanks again for coming. Grab the raid message. Bye-bye, everyone. Toot-true.